streaming. Let's see this thing connect. Let's make sure YouTube is set up correctly before we actually start diving into our watch list. And I do believe YouTube is up and running correctly, so let's go ahead and actually dive into our watch list. First thing we want to watch is NEBV. Volatility after the company announced first voluntary petition of relief under Chapter 11 United States. I'm not too sure really what news. It's not like crazy good news. Again, it's Friday. It's a lack of press releases. We know that Friday is the hardest day to trade because it's the slowest, lack of volume. So again, we're going to keep that in mind. But NBEV over the pre-market high at 24 cents. I think we have room up to 30 cents and then eventually even 33 to even 40 cents. So we'll have to see what happens. Honestly, we are gapping up. I don't really think. Good morning, Joey. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I really don't think we're going to see NBEV continue to squeeze up to that 40-cent level. It just doesn't seem like a probability in my opinion. So again, this is more of a back burner compared to the rest of our watch list. But let's go and dive into PXMD. PXMD is a newer IPO. This is the 6th day it's been IPO. We had increasing volume on a doji candle yesterday with a nice pump. We closed yesterday at 3.5, sitting at 5.43 now. I definitely think we could see this continue to moon over this 5.80. We have room up to 6.50. So over 6.50, we're gonna have a lot of room. Let's go ahead and look. We have a gap to fill at 874. We see this gap on the 15-minute chart yesterday, or again, sorry, this is the first IPO that we squeezed up, and we do have a gap to fill all the way up at 874. So we're gonna see what happens there with PXMD. I think that's definitely a possibility to see that filled. What's the news? Not really seeing any news, just kind of momentum from PXMD. We also have a new one on our scanner, CMCM. CMCM, not a huge fan. This thing is moving up, so I'm going to add it. CMCM. So let's go and look at Drug. Drug is another one that I watch. Welcome to the stream. We have 127 people in here. Everyone smash that like button. Let me know any stocks you guys are watching for the day, as well as how long have you been trading and where y'all live. Let's get Momo Pro on one of those screens, bud. DM for promo code. Momo. What is Momo? Let me know what Momo is, and I might be interested. Oh, that's not very good, because when I look up Momo, good morning, Yasmin. When I look up, someone just told me to look up Momo. There's Momo. There's Momo. That's kind of creepy. Good morning, USEA 3 million buyback plan. Oh, USEA, that's on the watch list. That's good to know. 3 million buyback plan. Awesome. That announced at 9, and we saw a massive pump. Again, Drug, if we break over 221, I do think we're going to see a squeeze up to 264, and then eventually even 325 potentially for Drug. Again, we also have Drug. I don't really see much news, but we have BIAF. BIAF is moving up. It's a new IPO. We're sitting around $10 over the pre-market high. I think we have room to test the all-time high at $15.55 for BIAF. We also have HOLI. HOLI shares soar as management led reportedly weighs offer at 71% premium. So that's great. Trading platform Moomoo. I mean, it might be it. I'm not too sure. It's Mometic. I don't know. It might be, but if I look up Momo and that's the first picture that pops up, that's not good for their SEO. And I most likely won't work with that company. We have HOLI. Again, nothing crazy, just kind of not doing anything special, but we also, we also have USEA, again, the buyback plan. We had a massive spike up to 177 and pulling back. We did break the previous high and get rejected, so we could possibly see this break over 177 over 177, I could see this thing absolutely squeeze up to 237 and then possibly even $3. So we'll see what happens in the next we'll see what happens within the next 30 minutes on USEA. Again, guys, we have to remember that we are consistent. Everything is random. Never risk more than 3%. It's okay not to trade. Cash is a position. Always use a hard stop. I will have at least 3 reasons to jump into any given trade. I will have consistent position sizing. You will have losing streaks. Take trading like a business, or treat trading like a business. Take every trade seriously because it's going in your logbook, and only trade strong trends. So that's what I'm looking for. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you all for the likes. We're at 230 likes. Let's get to 1,000. I know we can. And if you guys are interested in learning how to trade or just want to be in the community that I trade with, go to the link in my bio to Alpha Day Trading. I use it. I use them every single day. I know a lot of people use them every single day. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't be promoting it without using it. All right, CEMI, 3.25 million CDC contract months monkeypox play. Oh, and CEMI likes to move. CEMI likes to move. So we're gonna add this CEMI to the back burners. We were watching AYVA, except yesterday I was not in the market whatsoever. So I did miss the entry off 150 to break over this flag and the moving average squeeze. I think we have room up to 2. We did hit $2 in pre-market, but I think we do have more room higher. So we also have PXMD starting to get some action here. PXMD starting to get some action. Let's see if it can break over that pre-market high. If it breaks over that pre-market high, we have room to 6. Over 6, we have room up to 552 and then potentially to 874 for the gap fill. See a nice washout long to around 550. Let's see a great washout long to around 550. If we can get in around 550, I feel like that would be a great entry to catch the squeeze up to around $6. If we can catch the squeeze up to $6, that would be amazing. 550 might be a little bit steep, but I am asking for that because washout longs are very, very risky strategies. We also have USEA starting to get some bullish action right before market open. Let's see if this can continue and continue into the market. We are also seeing BIAF as well, getting a lot of volume, just no volume on this bounce. So I'm not a huge fan of that. Keen Grace is my advisor. Nice. TSM, let's look. I'm assuming you're I'm assuming you're asking a stock. So TSM, the ticker for the stock market. I mean, nothing's crazy. We did hit a low. This thing's pretty volatile, it looks like. We did have increasing volume yesterday on a doji candle, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a gap fill up to around $83 today, maybe $83.20 on TSM. And if we continue to push, we might be able to see the squeeze up to around 85 from TSM. Here we go, guys. We are live. PXMD breaking the highs. All of the upside is 630. All of the upside is 630. Oh, that's just a plane, not anybody mowing. All right, I was hoping they wouldn't mow. What about USEA? I like USEA. I think this could absolutely move. You could take my life. I could take my soul. BIAF dumping on off. Just dumped like $1 to the downside. PY, PD, USEA starting to get some action. I think we have room up to 170. Let's see this. Let's see a nice pullback. I don't want to see us get rejected here. I want to see us pull back to around 55. I would have to risk a little bit more than I wanted, and we're seeing that volume really pick on up, but we're not really seeing that action. So let's see what happens over the next few candles. I don't really want to jump in 2 minutes into market open. Again, we never have to. We never want to. Unless you see something Very, very good. I like USEA. I like PXMD. Oh, BIAF. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is just a very light volume retest. So I really don't think we're going to see much here. We could see it down at the low at 838 and then a bounce before actually squeezing up to that 1175 area on BIAF. NBEV halt level to the downside to the low is 5 cents, so I don't think we're gonna get halted down. PXMD getting rejected. Drug starting to get some action here. Drug definitely starting to get some action. So let's see what drug has to offer here. I think we could possibly see drug up to around 264 today. Let's see a nice pullback, not increasing volume. Want to see nice decreasing volume pullback. We also have BIAF. BIAF is starting. Oh no, it doesn't look great. We could continue to rip, but this volume to the downside is decreasing, and we're gonna see what happens. We might break over the high here, and then see a very quick washout. So we have a big seller at 10, not a big seller, but he's trying to sell 39 lots. Let's see what happens. We're pushing up into this area. Yep, getting rejected. We have drug starting to move. I do like drug, but I want to see a little bit more patience. Again, Fridays. CMCI. Okay, this can move. This can. Oh, we're halted. CMCI halted. Wow, this thing's moving. What indicators do you use? So basically, the majority of my TA is based off price action and volume. But to supplement that, I have VWAP, I have the 9 EMA and 20 EMA, as well as the 50 SMA, 200 SMA, and RSI. Now, I don't really use the RSI as like, oh, it's oversold, I'm gonna buy. No, I like using the RSI as it's a momentum indicator. So I like to know when the momentum's pretty high. And for my strategy, the RSI is a lot of the times all overbought when I'm using it. When I'm using the RSI, a lot of the times I buy when the RSI is overbought. We have drugs starting to move. CMCM halted at 9:31.23. We're going to be live at 9:36.23. Where are we going to go with this area? We have a high of 878. Do this low here, 450. I'm gonna look for a nice washout long strategy here on CMCM. Sleep all night. Drop my mind. This is just not clean price action. I don't like this price action. I really don't. BIAF halted to the upside. BIAF halted. CMC halted. CMCM halted. Guys, we got a lot on our plate. Everyone follow, make sure to give me a follow so you guys can get this stream every single morning. As well as hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I know we can. And let me know where you guys is from, anything that you're watching. I'm not doing crypto at the moment. I am trading equities. So when I'm done trading, I don't mind doing crypto if everyone's still on here. So let's go ahead and look at ERBB. ERBB, very choppy, very choppy. Not a fan, not even a fan. I've not even gonna chart it. Super choppy. Doesn't seem like there's a good personality to the stock. So I am just gonna sit on my hands. Drug hit a high of 238. We have a CMCM should be unhalted here. Squeezing up into another halt. Squeezing up into another halt. See if I can jump in here. Let's see if I can jump in here. Let's see if I can jump in for the nice squeeze higher. I don't think I'll be able to. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get filled. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get filled. Nope. Did not get filled. All right, next. Oh, CMCM. Let's add it there. We also have BIAF halted. BIAF was halted at 9:34:37. We're gonna be live at 9:39:37. Little less sour and rotten by the hour. My heart's right. All right, let's see what happens here. Ideally, I'm going to be looking for a nice, there's not a crazy amount of opportunity here. But, like, we might be able to catch it. Did you get filled? It's USD. Oh, okay, good morning. Sorry. Holy cow. You have teeny hands. Thank you. I'm from Chile. Nice duo. Timmy has tiny hands. Hi, I'm from Iraq. Good morning. Good morning from the Southern Lights. Did you get filled? No, I did not. I did not get filled going to the halt. I'm looking for BIAF for a possible halt strategy at the moment. Super unprofessional. I'm not trying to be professional on here. I'm trying to have fun trading and do my best trading. You guys are here just to watch, ask questions. So BIAF is going to be unhalted at 9:39:37, so we have less than a minute until this gets unhalted. We're going to be looking for a nice washout long, not a washout long, excuse me. We're going to be looking for a beautiful halt strategy. Drug still squeezing higher. This price action sucks. I hate this price action because I can't get an edge on it. I don't like this sideways motion. Like, I don't like that. I like quick volatile spikes. Yeah, I can't. Muhammad, I wish I could read that. That language looks cool as fuck. So at the moment, we are just sitting on our hands waiting for the best opportunity. We are going to see BIF get unhalted here any minute now. Let's see if we can get in. Halted down. Ollie starting to get some action. CFVI breaking out. Okay, I like that. CFAI. I need to get rid of some of these watch lists, like NBEV deleting, BIAF running, but wasn't able to catch it. It halted down or opened up lower. What about drug? I think drug could possibly set up for a nice entry here. We have a nice break over the high and then a rejection, so this could be a market maker move for the actual squeeze up to 264. So that's what we're going to be looking for from drug. CMCM halted at 9:36:47. We're going to be live at 9:41:47. So we have around a minute. I'm going to look to take around 100 shares for the nice squeeze up to 782. That's the next target, is 782. If we can catch that, that would be ideal. We're going to see what happens here. CMCM, again, we're going to be very careful because this is already halted twice. We're only 11 minutes into the market, and this is halted twice. We're going to be live here in around 25 seconds. Which scanners do you use? I use the scanners from Alpha Day Trading. If you guys are interested in getting those scanners in the community that I trade with, Go to the link in my bio and check them. I wouldn't support them if I didn't use them. I use them every single day. I really, really love the community behind there. So we are going to be live in 10 seconds. Let's see what happens with 6:44. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Now we're getting halted to the downside. Holly's starting to get some action. What's going on with Drug? Okay, I like Drug. I really like Drug. Where can we pull back to? I mean, we do have some... I think we could pull back all the way down to 2 before continuing to squeeze higher. The XMD pulling back. Ollie is moving. Here we go. I don't like this price action. This price action is terrible for my strategy. I'm not a fan. What is your daily profit target? Ideally, my daily profit target would be around $50. So if I can get that, I would be. That's nice. I consider it a good day. BIAF. Holy cow. Hull level is 1250. Drug pulling back even harder. Let's see what happens here. Nice decreasing volume into the night. I wasn't able to jump in. Looks pretty bullish, but again, I missed my entry off VWAP. We don't want to see a break over $12 and then a flush back below. Break over. How many times do you trade in one day? I trade 2 times. I take 2 different trades, sometimes 3, but I try to limit myself to only 2 or 3 trades. I don't want to see push over 12. There's the push over 12. Watch for the buyers to fall back below 12. Watch for the buyers to fall back below 12 and the sellers. If we start to see the sellers below 12, we're not seeing it. We could see this pop. We could see the squeeze. The volume's now supplementing it. That would have been a great trade. That was a perfect strategy for me. Bounce off VWAP, but I missed my entry off like 1135. And there it is. There's the starting to pull back a little bit more. Pull back to 12. There's 1230. I could jump in here, but I'd be chasing it. I wanted to get in around $1 lower. But it could continue to squeeze here. And if it does continue to squeeze, we're going to see this thing squeeze up to $13. Very light volume. Very light volume. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Charlie D'Amelio. Thank you so much. Trade Bitcoin now. No, Bitcoin's not volatile enough. So there's a drug getting rejected off VWAP. HOLI could be setting up to short. We have NA. Halted to the upside. Here comes drug. See, I like drug possibly for the nice squeeze higher. Let's see a nice double bottom. We see CM unhalted. What about Ethereum too? No, it's not volatile enough. I like trading equities. It's just easier, more liquidity. It's just easier. How do you trade metals, specifically gold and silver? I don't know. I don't trade metals. So, wish I could tell you. Wish I could have an answer for you, but I don't, sadly. But I'm assuming it's the same TA. It works on every single market because real TA is just the psychology of the market and the personality of that particular stock, so or crypto or metal. It's all basically the same for TA. CM is halted to the upside now. What? Okay. BIAF looking very, very bearish. Drug getting that move higher, but I want to see that pullback into 216 before we continue to break 240. I'm going to look to catch. I would ideally like to catch 20-30 cents, and if it gets to our target, that'd be 40 cents. So it'd be over 40 cents. You see this pullback? I want to see decreasing volume. I don't like that upper wick on the 15-minute chart. Got in at 5:35 on CM. Way to go. Way to go. Now, it's Friday. As soon as this thing unhalts, I would take half off the table. Just the risk. We see here, on this halt, it opened up and flushed within like 3 seconds. So immediately take half off the table just to protect your loss. This could continue to squeeze up. It depends also on how much it gaps up. If it gaps up just a tiny bit, personally, I would take everything off the table. Hello, welcome to the stream. Just because buying pressure. Pixie halted. Pixie. Woo. Woman. Oh, never mind. Only 8,000 shares. Only 8,000 shares. Not trading that. Definitely taking half off. Smart. Looks very bullish. Looks pretty bullish. My opinion on drug. No, I didn't want to buy there. That was stupid. I was trying to buy down here at 219, but let's see this thing squeeze, I guess. Let's see this thing squeeze. We're not really seeing it squeeze. Got a terrible fill, terrible entry. I want to see this thing start to move. If not, I'm gonna have to get out. I'll take that small loss. I wanted to get in at 220, but just wasn't able to. So unfortunate. And we didn't really see that squeeze either, so that's fine. Definitely just kind of wanted to take a trade, you know, it's 20 minutes in the market. You know, I've been sitting here for probably an hour. So, you know, getting a little antsy. And here, watch, here's going to be the move. The move's going to be right here. I know it is. The move's going to be right here. If I didn't get such a bad entry, my stop would have been below 213. But since I did get a terrible entry on that, since I kind of jumped in, I had to take the small loss. And I didn't want to, because if I would have been down around like almost 3 times as much if I didn't cut it there, if I got stopped out. So that was just a bad entry on my part. What are your thoughts on Mina? No, I don't have any thoughts. I do not have any opinions on it because I haven't done my research. EIAF. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. I got a bad entry, so I couldn't take it. I really couldn't take it. Here's the squeeze. Maybe not. We're getting through a lot of sellers, but we're actually going to... Ooh, oh. It's very choppy at the moment. CM is going to be unhalted at 9:53:57. So we're going to be live here in around 20 seconds. So let's see a nice gap up to around 580. If you can see 580, I might look to take this for the squeeze up to 650. So we should be live here in around 5 seconds on CM. 558, halt, I'm not taking it. There's the squeeze. I couldn't take it. Seven seconds left on this candle. Let's see what happens here. Halt level to the ups. We're already above the halt level, so I don't even know where our halt level is. I want to see it pull back down to around 580. 580, I'm going to look to possibly jump in here. I'm at 588, and at 588, very risky. Very risky. I'm at 588. This has to start ripping on up now. Like this decreasing volume. Let's see the squeeze over 6. Let's see the squeeze over 6. I think I'm going to have to cut it. I like this decreasing volume. Yep, I'm going to have to cut it. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Let's see this thing start to rip. Let's see this thing. We didn't really gap up. Stops is at 527. We have decreasing volume. I'm risking too much. Just looking for that quick bounce. Let's see this thing start to get some buying action here. Yep, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, a nice doji candle. 5 seconds left on this candle. Let's see this. If we see this next candle up above 6, I'm gonna sell some immediately. Or I'm gonna see, if we get above 6 and then we close, I wanna see immediate buying. Not really seeing that buying. I'm gonna have to cut it. I am going to have to cut it, even though it's very light volume. The downside. Yep, let's see that push. Let's see that push. Let's see the push now. 93, there's 6. Don't want to see him below 6. Don't want to see him below 6. There's 614. There's 616. Very light volume. I'm going to go ahead and take 20 off the table. I have 80 shares left. Had to sell the rest because of that. I didn't like it. We were immediately down, and I probably sold way too early. This thing's probably going to rip, but didn't get the best entry and had to sell some just because this is very, very risky. So I'll take the small loss there. Didn't want to really sit through this. This is pretty choppy. Very light, decreasing volume. Good volume in the move higher. But let's see what happens here. See if that was the right decision. Doesn't look like it. There's not a lot of selling pressure here. But I mean, there's also not a lot of buying. Very light volume on this move lower. Increasing volume on the move lower for this candle. So if we close below VWAP, I definitely think we're going to see this thing continue to dump on off. Nope, there was a squeeze. Squeeze over 6. If we see the bids over 6, and the bids keep pushing over 6, there's over 6, 603, 603, we're at 606. Let's see, I don't want to see the buyers. If the buyers cross 6, I don't want to see them. Yep, get rejected. So it looks like we are getting rejected over $6. But I mean, we're back up. Buyers are over 6 now. Buyers over 6. Back below, guys. This is super choppy. And I did not want to hold through this. And there's the squeeze. But we're not, I mean, it's very choppy. It seems to be, people are just trying to get out of this play. People who bought for the halt at 8 or at 640, we're gonna have to, if we break over 640, we're gonna see a squeeze up to 780. But now we're starting to move, but I just didn't want to take it. And we're now starting to break above 624. Volume, we're not really getting that clean pressure. We have to break above the people who bought in here, who held through the halt. There was the dump. Break from below, problem, maybe building liquidity. I have no idea. Anything can happen here. All right, guys, I am down a whopping $26 in the day. I will take that. That's so I'll take that. Again, we know Fridays are the hardest. Where did that pen go? There it is. Halted to the downside. What in the world? Oh, there it is. All right, well, I think I am done for the day. The trades that I made was one on drug, I believe. Yeah, one on drug, where I was just greedy. I saw the pressure come in, wanted to catch it, had to sell for a very small loss. And then the other one was CMCM. I was looking for a nice bounce off VWAP for the nice squeeze over this halt level up to around 780. Didn't really get that. We saw the pop up into 616 or so, sold a little bit because it just wasn't doing what I wanted exactly. Then I had to sell the rest for around a 20-cent loss, netting me like minus $14 on this trade. So overall, Cole.Shelton, yes sir. What is CD, NVIDIA? Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for the likes. I am done for the day though. I'm down around $30, so I'll take that. Whatever, I got a little bit too greedy on the first trade, and the second trade was just a little bit too risky. Had to cut it. Got greedy overall. Wanted to make some money, coming to the market making money. Just didn't really see my strategy set up. So, had to improvise when you shouldn't improvise. You should just be patient. So we have PXMD starting to get some action here now. We could see this all the way up to $6 again. So again, I was just a little too impatient. So I'll take that. I'm up still around $90 in the month so far, 2 days in. So I'll take it, and I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning. Have a good one. All right. YouTube. Thank you all so much for stopping in. I am done for the day. Made 2 trades, pretty shitty ones. Just getting too emotional. I wanted to get money here on the pop higher, but I entered pretty late. I wanted to get in around 219, but I wasn't able to, so I had to cut it immediately because I didn't want to risk it dropping back below 214. So cut my loss pretty well. That wouldn't have been a crazy winner either. That might have been like a 10-cent winner if I got perfectly. So not a crazy winner. I also made a trade on CMCM. I was looking for the bounce off VWAP in the 90 MA here for the squeeze. Wasn't able to take it though. Wasn't able to break. So once I saw that we had a pop, I was selling some on that strength, and then we really didn't see immediate buying pressure to confirm it. So I had to cut it. So that's what I did today to make me lose around $26, $27, 26. So I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful trading day. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.